Once upon a time in the city of angels, there lived a boy named Angel. And like most people in LA, Angel was constantly searching for any sort of connection. But the only connection he ever found was on the dance floor. But Angel wanted something more. He wanted to fall from the sky into somebody's warm embrace. He wanted the city lights. He wanted for somebody to do a robot with. He wondered what it would be like to be the kind of guy who had somebody to hold and go home with. Maybe he shouldn't have done the robot, he thought.
She loves you.
Angel didn't know what to make over the old woman, but he didn't have a minute to ponder it because the red rose was quickly leading him to his destiny. It led him to her. Rose Downey. Angel devoured every moment. He loved how random she could be, how she laughed at all of her own little stories, and how she bit her lip when a bad song came on. He was falling, and he was falling hard. He could hold it back no longer. He had to ask her to dance. Everything was going great until her wicked BFF came into the picture and dragged her away to go with a group of guys that Angel could never compete with. He hated the night more than most other nights because this one ended with a broken promise. Angel had nothing to lose. He decided to follow the red rose, and he hoped that it would lead him to her. He had not been here since a 5th grade field trip, and he could remember the excitement and pure joy of being a kid around all of these wonderful sights. Had he not been happy since then? He thought about living with Rose, their 3 kids and a cat, a life that for now only existed in a dream, floating in a moonlight sky. He wondered about his friends, where they were they married, did they have kids and a good job, were they happy, or were they driving around the streets of LA in the morning searching for a dream girl with the help of a magical rose. He had once taken a girl here on a first date. The girl was now gone, but the concert hall still stood, forever a reminder of the night when this former love's eyes sparkled as brightly as the hall itself.
What are you doing here? Did you follow me?
He knew that he couldn't explain it, so he did the only thing he could think of.
Hey, who's your friend here?
Angel, right? This is my boyfriend Owen. Oh, and this is Angel. He and I met at the club last night.
Oh, so he's a stalker.
It's LA. You know, we're all connected. I'm sure you and I would have run into each other at some point, right?
Yeah.
Why were all the good girls in LA taken? Maybe he'd moved to Michigan. Angel searched his restless mind for what the night meant, but all he could think about was the tar pits and how childlike it made him feel, and how badly he missed that, and about the freaks, oddballs, outcasts, and dreamers of Hollywood, and how on this one little piece of LA they found each other. He thought about the Disney concert hall and how great it feels to fall in love in LA, because LA is love. Rose was right. Everybody in LA was somehow connected. From the freaks of Hollywood to the homeless of downtown LA. They all had the city, and the city had them. And then it came to him what the old woman meant. It was the city that loved him. The city's shoe.